there's a track on here that I don't think people understand what's going on.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the musical crossovers no one asked for, but got anyway. Number 10, Eeny Meeny, Sean Kingston and Justin Bieber.
She's indecisive, she can't decide, she keeps on looking from left to right.
On paper, having two rising stars on one track is a great idea. At the end of the 2000s, both Sean Kingston and Justin Bieber were enjoying immense commercial success, leading to this inescapable 2010 hit.
Can't make up your mind. Please don't waste my time.
Eeny Meeny is all about coping with a choosy partner, which is restated 3 different times in the first 2 lines of the initial verse alone.
Shawty is like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, lover.
The uninspired lyricism doesn't end there, with the 2 stars relying on a nursery rhyme to sell the message. It's all sung over a generic dance instrumental, creating a cookie-cutter tune that didn't do much to highlight their individual talents. While it does its job of being a constant earworm, whether it's a song people actually enjoy hearing is still up for debate.
Shawty is like eeny, meeny, miny, mo, lover.
Number 9, With Love, Play and Skills Remix. Hilary Duff featuring Slim Thug.
My mama ain't raised no fools. If you wanna kick it, it's cool. I ain't gon' lie, I'ma keep it out true. We can get together and see what it do.
There are some tracks that benefit from having a rap added to them. With Love by Hilary Duff, however, is not one of them. With the tune taking her in a more adult direction, it seemed that partnering with Slim Thug would add to that maturity.
Baby, you could be tough, saying I'm the same now. You can even be blunt, just do it love.
He opened the piece well, but was then relegated to a recurring ad-lib once her part kicked in. He remained in the background until the bridge ended, where he then swooped in to drop a generic verse that sounded as though it could have been tacked onto any pop song.
When it sucks, it ain't all about you.
I don't mind you telling me what's been on your mind lately. I don't mind you speaking up.
Besides his contributions coming across like an afterthought rather than an actual collaboration, it didn't have close to the same impact as the original.
Just do it love.
Number 8, Play Me, Korn featuring Nas.
Everybody's an enemy, telling me lies and it's killing me. Why they all want to get rid of me? Everybody's my enemy. Several tribes in disguise, the devil in them.
One of the most respected rappers in the genre joining forces with one of the most well-known metal bands should have easily resulted in a banger. Instead, we got Play Me, a track that takes the talent of both artists and waters it down.
Trust nobody. I don't know who to call a friend. They all just pretend to be.
It consists of Nas spitting over a heavy rock instrumental, with only a bridge from Korn letting fans know they're even listening to one of their songs. The result is a song that sounds like 2 separate ones spliced together, with the best parts cut out of both. The fact that this came just 5 years after All in the Family, Korn's collaborative flop with Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit, made it clear that they should stay away from features altogether.
I'm known for eating little whiny chumps like you. Whatever. All up in my face with that. Are you ready? But halitosis is all you're rocking steady.
Number 7, Make It Right, Foo Fighters featuring Justin Timberlake, uncredited.
Everybody needs a little suffer.
Imagine working with one of the most famous stars on the planet just to banish him to a background vocal. That was what the Foo Fighters did in 2017 after Justin Timberlake asked to work with them. They said yes, and the monkey's paw curled. When listening to Make It Right, you may immediately notice all the trademarks of the band, complete with Dave Grohl's legendary vocals. However, Justin's vocals are all but non-existent, unless you happen to listen closely enough to catch his faint backing harmonies during the chorus. Needless to say, those that were expecting a verse from him were left disappointed. A proper track featuring both artists would have been iconic, but this one left listeners wondering what could have been. Number 6, The View, Lou Reed and Metallica.
I am a chorus of the voices that gather up the magnets.
What do you get when you combine intense thrash metal with wordy poetic verses? If your answer is one of the most misguided collaborations in history, then you'd be spot on. The View is proof that not all rock music sounds good together.
I am the roots. I am the progress. I'm the aggressor.
Lou Reed's lyricism sounds disjointed and off-rhythm compared to Metallica's fast-paced instrumental, causing the two to clash.
Who actively despises you? Worship! Worship!
It took aspects of their musicianship that were usually lauded and cheapened them to the point of near parody. James Hetfield's ridiculous chorus was the cherry on top, making listeners wish that they could also be the table and avoid listening to this altogether. Had one of the two adjusted their styles to better fit the other, it could have had the impact they were hoping for. Number 5. Dancing in the Street, David Bowie and Mick Jagger.
Summer's here and the time is right for dancing in the street.
It may have been done for a good cause, but that still doesn't forgive its sins. Music legends David Bowie and Mick Jagger united to record a song that would help Live Aid rake in even more donations. They covered Martha and the Vandellas' R&B classic, Dancing in the Street.
Swaying and swaying and records playing, dancing in the street.
Morphing it into a pop rock nightmare.
Everywhere around the world they'll be dancing in the street.
It didn't elevate the original, and even their combined talent wasn't enough to distract from how quickly they'd thrown it together. It was reportedly finished in just 2 takes, which comes through in the final product. It doesn't help that it was released alongside a video that was campy even by 1980s standards, creating a whiff of a collaboration that should have been instantly iconic.
Music, sweet music, there'll be music everywhere.
Number 4. Can't Stop Partying, Weezer featuring Lil Wayne.
I can't stop partying, partying, I can't stop.
Some songs were only meant to be fun tracks to dance to, and going against that grain can ruin them. Weezer's Can't Stop Partying is a prime example. Originally written to be more upbeat, lead singer Rivers Cuomo adapted it with a darker instrumental, taking the happy lyrics and converting them into a critique on party culture itself.
Party like tomorrow is my funeral. Gotta stop mixing alcohol with pharmaceuticals.
Lil Wayne was eventually recruited to supply a rap verse with a similar message. Both artists' delivery was lackluster and stagnant, even for the lesson they were attempting to teach. Considering both have released comparatively fun work, it was a rare miss for them not to lean into that, instead of preaching a moral that has been done more effectively by others.
Can't stop partying, partying, I can't stop partying, partying.
Number 3. Birthday Cake Remix, Rihanna featuring Chris Brown.
Come and put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it. Your name.
When Rihanna announced an extended version of the interlude with a special guest, fans immediately began to speculate who that might be. Rather than the originally theorized Christina Aguilera, it ended up being Rihanna's physically abusive ex, Chris Brown.
Been a long time, I've been missing your body. Let me turn the lights down.
The two had broken up a few years prior, after he'd injured her during an argument, leading many to assume they were done personally and professionally.
Ooh, it's not even her birthday. But I wanna lick the icing out.
That all changed when he was featured on the remix of Birthday Cake. His sexually charged verse was uncomfortable at best, given the context, making it impossible to listen to without recalling the incident. The pairing opened Rihanna up to scrutiny and ruined what had been a fan-favorite track with excessive shock value.
Give it to her in the worst way. Can't wait to blow candles out.
Number 2. Come With Me, Puff Daddy featuring Jimmy Page. The movie Monster wasn't the scariest part of 1998's Godzilla. That distinction goes to Come With Me, a song on its soundtrack featuring P. Diddy and Jimmy Page.
Certainly you fooled me, ridiculed me, left me hanging, now it's boomeranging, right back at you, big ol' ring.
Besides the fact that the piece is heavily carried by its Led Zeppelin sample, specifically the song Kashmir, it has aged like milk since its initial release. Both artists featured on it have been accused of heinous crimes, from Page's established relationship with a then underage Lori Maddox and affinity for younger groupies, to the numerous allegations of sexual misconduct and worse made against Diddy. It's hard not to listen to this without thinking about their accused or confirmed transgressions.
Jimmy Page, y'all!
what could have been a great fusion of rap and rock is now forever tainted, and rightfully so.
Take you with me. I'm here to stay forever.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Accidental Racist. Brad Paisley featuring LL Cool J.
The red flag on my chest somehow is like the elephant in the corner of the South.
It has been said that the road to hell is paved with good intentions. The same can be said for Brad Paisley and LL Cool J's 2013 flop, Accidental Racist.
I'm just a white man coming to you from the Southland.
It's tone deaf from top to bottom, with the former justifying wearing a shirt depicting the Confederate flag and bemoaning the South's reputation.
Dear Mr. White Man, I wish you understood what the world is really like when you're living in the hood.
The latter adds fuel to the fire by bringing up instances of actual subjugation and prejudice, before saying that both sides are guilty.
Just because my pants are sagging doesn't mean I'm up to no good. You should try to get to know me. I really wish you would.
The cringe cherry on top was the final chorus, where the rapper implied he'd forget slavery in exchange for his jewelry not being scrutinized.
But you're basically saying...
I don't know. It's kind of we're sort of asking the question of as a proud Southerner and he as a black New Yorker. It's sort of like, one of my favorite lines of the song is he says, "I think the relationship between the Mason-Dixon needs some fixing." Mm-hmm. And leave it to a rapper to put it so simply and so beautifully.
It's akin to a Band-Aid being used on a bullet hole, and was rightfully dragged for its performative activism by fans and casual listeners alike.
If you don't judge my do-rag, I won't judge your red flag.
Which of these songs do you think had the most potential prior to being recorded? Let us know in the comments below.
This is all about.
Quite frankly, I'm a black Yankee, but I've been thinking about this lately.